Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Miles Cunningham. I'm gonna do a quick joint today. Just want to talk about the power of being grateful, the power of being thankful, the power of appreciating the things in your life that you can appreciate. People talk about looking at the cup being half empty or half full. Being grateful means that the only thing you do is acknowledge the part of the cup that's filled, the half full part, because the rest of the cup has air in it. You can't drink air. You can't, you know, you can't get you can't quench your thirst with air. You can only quench your thirst with the liquid part. So why think about the empty part, right? So being thankful just means concentrating, focusing on the part that you can drink, the half full. Now, the way I look at being grateful, it has less to do with an idealistic, super positive, make believe attitude of optimism. And it has more to do with being real. It has more to do with paying attention to the truth. As we always say, the truth is inside you. For me, I try to pay attention to the truth at all times. I try to pay attention to the truth at all times. Reason why you want to pay attention to the truth is it keeps you grounded in reality, and it makes you aware of your current situation so you can have a good base in planning your next move. So if there's something you're trying to accomplish and you're coming up with obstacles, things that are challenging your way, things that are standing in your way of getting to where you're trying to get to, you pay attention to the truth. But you pay attention to the truth that can actually help you. So, for example, one person, if they get in a car accident, they'll say to themselves, and they total their car, meaning that the car can't be driven anymore. They're going to have to scrap the car and get a new car. So they'll say, a part of that truth is that you had a car accident. A part of that truth is that you messed up your car. Yes. But if you just concentrate on the fact that, oh man, I messed up my car. Oh man, I got in an accident. Oh man, I'm such a fucking idiot. I shouldn't have made that turn, or something like that. Does any of that help you? In the truth of the matter, does any of that help you? No. What helps you is the other truths of the situation, which is you have a situation where you can now learn from a mistake. Now you get to actually use your insurance. A truth of it is that now all that insurance you've been paying, now you actually get to use it. You were just in a car accident, but you're still alive. That's a truth. That's beautiful. That's good. That can help you if you pay attention to it. It's all about paying attention to the part of the cup that you can drink. And what happens with being grateful and paying attention to the part of the cup that you can drink and paying attention to the truth of the situation is that naturally it keeps you motivated to do your next best. It keeps you motivated to keep going. It keeps you motivated to look at what is in front of you on a positive aspect so you can appreciate what's going on and keep your attitude, keep your energy, and keep your focus in an optimized position so you can recognize new opportunities and things that'll help you along your way to get to your goal, right? Because check this out. Let's go back to the car accident situation. If all you're doing is beating yourself up about making a mistake, about making the wrong turn, or doing something wrong that puts you in an accident, and you're feeling low and sad, and you're at the time you're down on yourself for making a mistake and causing an accident or something like that, it puts you in a space where somebody could be telling you something that you can do to help with your situation. Somebody could be saying to you, "Hey man, call your insurance company and tell them this, and this, and you probably won't even have to pay a big deductible. But because you're so down on yourself, you're like, man, I'm not even gonna do that because I might call them and fuck that up since I already fucked up this accident. You understand what I'm saying? So the fact that you're beating yourself up, the fact that you're not looking at the part of the situation where you can be grateful for, it doesn't allow you to have that positive perspective to get you to see things that will help you, that can help the situation, that can get you to your next goal. You know, it's very debilitating when you concentrate on the part of the cup that is empty. It's debilitating because it keeps you in a lower state of being, a lower state of thinking, a lower perspective, a perspective that is not is not positive or is not conducive and doesn't add anything to your situation. You should always try to be add to your situation. So one trick to being grateful and practicing being grateful is to literally count your blessings. I know you probably heard this before. Oh, you should count your blessings. You should count your blessings. Well, it actually works. Because what it does is it puts you in the frame of mind to consider what's still good about the situation. Because you could be in a horrible situation, but here it is. As long as you're not dead, you have a chance to make it better. As long as you're not under the ground, you have a chance to make it better. As long as you're still breathing, you have a chance to make it better. Friend of mine told me about a a lady who has a quadriplegic son. He got shot. He got shot in the back at the age of 12, and he's like 40 something now, and he's still alive. And I'm thinking to myself, what it must have took for that dude to stay positive and live a life from the age of 12 all the way to 42 without being able to use his arms or his legs. That's some shit. That's really some shit. And you got guys out here, they're upset because some chick told them no when they asked for their number or something like that. Like, really? Like, even in those situations, be grateful. Think about the fact that you can walk up to a chick and say something to her. You have the ability to use the faculties of your own brain to organize words and make those words come out of your mouth and actually speak to somebody. I know it sounds like super simplistic and stupid, but we take so many things for granted that it's a part of it. Like, it's a part of the game for you to appreciate and be thankful for those abilities. So even if the chick is not cooperative with your game, you still should be thankful for the fact that you were able to spit game. Be thankful for the fact that you were confident enough to see an attractive female and walk up to her and say something. Be confident enough that you live in a place where there are attractive females. Like, there's a lot of dudes out there who live in these small towns in middle America and ain't no attractive females in the whole fucking town. And if they are an attractive female, it's probably their sister or cousin. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things to be thankful for, and the the power of being thankful and looking, not just looking at the bright side, but looking at the truth of the situation that is beneficial to you. That's what I'll say. Because it's not necessarily the bright side, but if it can benefit you, then focus on that. You see what I'm saying? You still alive? Focus on that. You still could breathe and see and touch, taste, and hear. Focus on that. Focus on the good things. No matter how simple it seems, no matter how stupid it seems, focus on the good things because there's people out there that don't have that. Focus on the fact that you live in a country like America where most of the time you can get away with, free speech and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, be thankful for so many things. Be thankful for, the opportunity to use platforms like YouTube, the opportunity to actually make money with this internet shit. Like, it's so many things to be thankful for. And like I said, when you're thankful, it puts you in a frame of mind to continue to, it's like as you concentrate on the positive aspects of your situation, more positive ideas come towards your brain. More positive things fall into your perspective. And then you're like, wait, maybe I could use that positive thing and then mix it with that other positive thing to get me to this next level. And then you keep going and you keep building on that. But once you start paying attention to the empty part of the cup, you can't quench your thirst. You can't, and then once you can't quench your thirst, then you start to get dehydrated. And when you get dehydrated, you start to lose your brain faculties. You don't think straight. You might get dizzy. You understand? You might pass out. But let's just say you concentrate on the part of the cup that's full, the part of the cup that you can drink. You drink that shit, and it keeps your brain functioning correctly for the next couple of days. It keeps your body functioning correctly. So now, because your body's functioning correctly, now you can actually make it to the next, oasis in the desert. I'm just speaking figuratively, but I hope you can get what I'm saying with with the picture I'm trying to paint. So listen, there's power in being grateful. Be grateful. Uh, and a practical step in doing this is, like I said, count your blessings. But a more practical step is if you can wake up 15 minutes early every day and literally write down your blessings. Write down what you're grateful or thankful for. And literally write it down, like just like a punishment from back in the day when you was in school. Write it down. I am thankful for being alive. I am thankful for being able to breathe. I am thankful for the fact that I have a job. I am thankful for the fact that I could afford internet. Write all that shit down. Make the list as long as you can and read that shit back to yourself. And then do that shit the next day and the next day and the next day. You do that shit for 15 days straight and you'll start to train your brain into how to be thankful automatically, how to be beneficial to yourself, how to make your own perspective more beneficial to your own perspective. It trains your mind to be able to recognize the things that are good for you and that will help you get to the next level in whatever it is you're trying to do, whether it's hollering at chicks or amassing crazy wealth or just, trying to figure out how to, put together a fucking computer, whatever it is. But do that. You understand? So be grateful. And like I said, like we always say, the truth is inside you. Be grateful. The truth is inside you. Peace.